We had a really good start. That was pretty good. The honourable member for Simcoe North.
He said it's time to stop dividing Canadians. And what's happened in the last year, Canadians haven't been more divided than ever. Inflation's at a 40-year high, 50% of Canadians are cutting on groceries, rent is up, and mortgage costs are up, except you can't question these issues. You're called unpatriotic by this government. Canadians are struggling and the Prime Minister wants to keep dividing. How come this government won't even take the advice of its own Liberal MP?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, the member opposite is right. Canadians are struggling, and Canadians don't seem to understand why the Conservative Party doesn't want to help them. We have put forward measures in order to support Canadians through this difficult time, whether it's doubling of the GST tax credit, our rental supports, our dental supports for children, which have helped over 200,000 children go to the dentist, Mr. Speaker. The Conservatives voted against that measure. I think that the Conservative Party needs to look themselves in the mirror and decide how it is that they can actually help improve the situation in this country rather than voting down measures that support Canadians.
The honourable member for Simcoe North.
Mr. Speaker, on this side of the House, we did support the government with the GST supplement that is actually running out now. What we didn't support was a process to distribute dental and rental benefits by a process that's been called into question by the Parliamentary Budget Officer and the Auditor General, who says it increases the risk of fraud. But if you listen to everybody else, this government says all these issues are someone else's problems. They happen outside of Canada. That means that this government doesn't believe it has the responsibility or the ability to fix the problems that they cause. So will the government finally take responsibility for the issues that they've caused?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Families.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the honourable member for his question, but I seem to feel that we need to remind the Conservatives that it's this government that decided in 2016 to take a true strategy on poverty in this country. Right. This government implemented the CCB that lifted 3.5 million families out of struggles. 6 million children were helped by that program. They voted against it. Mr. Speaker, this is a government that has implemented childcare, subsidized, affordable, high-quality childcare across this country from coast to coast to coast. Yet they grudgingly support that. They don't know what they support, but they don't support Canadians, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Order.